Hey, what's up? I actually thought that I would try to record all of my favorite drugstore products. I know a few of my girlfriends were asking what kinds of things that you can pick up at the drugstore that will be comparable to higher end products, and the products I'm about to show you, to me, are comparable to higher end products. So if you want to take a journey with me through my drugstore makeup, then stay tuned. The first thing I'm gonna start out with is, let's go according to how we would put it on our face. So the first thing that I actually do is moisturizer. So one of the ones that I use is Neutrogena. It's oil free because I'm super oily. And the other one that I use is another Neutrogena, of course, but this actually is my all-time favorite. I just love the gel cream consistency. It mixes in well, and then I'll probably be purchasing this one from now on. Two of them that I like to use is, one is by Rimmel, and it's the Stay Matte, and I like matte foundation or matte primers. This is a good one, and this is a good one. It's Angel Veil by Nyx. This one you actually have to either get online or purchase at Ulta Beauty. This one you can actually just get at any drugstore, and I really love the consistency of this. A different one that you might not even think to buy is this Nivea for men, and I actually got this from Nikki Tutorials on YouTube. You put this on after your moisturizer, and it just does an even layer. It's quite thin, but if you do an even layer across your face, it works as a primer for your foundation and makes your foundation like budge proof. It does not move at all. So I thought I would throw that in there because this is pretty cheap and you get a lot for your money. And I know I'm an oily person in general in my T-zone and stuff, and this actually, my foundation does not even budge when I use this. So just like a little tip there. The next product I would probably go for is my foundations, and the drugstore foundations that I pick as my top are these three. And the first one is Infallible by Loreal. The second one is going to be Revlon 24-Hour Stay. This is pretty amazing. It's waterproof, everything. This one doesn't budge either. I actually wore this one on a photo shoot that I did in extreme heat, like 102 degrees or something like that, and I was even patting my face all day long, and this was flawless on my face after I was done at, like, I want to say it was like 6 o'clock in the evening or something like that. This held, when they say 24 hours, they mean it, because I haven't actually worn it for 24 hours, but I was sweating like a madman doing a photo shoot in 102 degree weather, and this really lasted. And the other one would be definitely Covergirl 3-in-1. This is like an oldie but goodie for me. I really love this one. These two definitely beat out this one, but if I had to pick three, this would definitely make the cut. The next thing that I would actually go for, hold on, something's in my eye. The next thing that I would probably do is my brows. And the first brow product I pick is the Milani. It's like a like a pot, kind of like the Anastasia high-end ones. But this one actually, I mean, it's comparable to the Anastasia. This stays, it's waterproof, it doesn't budge, it does not move, it is there, your brows are not going nowhere. And another thing that's comparable to the Anastasia would be the NYX Micro brow pencil. Yeah, that is half the price of the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So I really do like this one. The third brow product I would pick is, what the hell is in my eye? God damn it. Okay, bear with me. So the third one is going to be this e.l.f. little duo down below. So this one right here, and this one's in light, and it has like a wax and a powder, and they're very pigmented and work beautifully. So that would be my third choice for brows. Let's see, where would I go next? Brows, probably a contour. Oh no, probably to set my foundation and stuff. So I have 3 of them right here. The Dream Wonder by Maybelline. That's a great powder, setting powder. Another one is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I think this is probably my top pick, the Rimmel Stay Matte. And then NYX also has a high definition powder now at Ulta, which is considered drugstore too. So I'm kind of whizzing through these because I have so many products, but I kind of wanted to give you like 3 of each. Unfortunately, I couldn't pick 3 blushes, so I have 6. I know. But the next thing I would do is bronzing, and the bronzers that I picked, I have 3 of them, and they're all 3 very different. So the first one would be the Jane, because it's completely matte. Oh shit. It's completely matte. It's drugstore, and it's the perfect color for me. I'm pretty light. This one. Then the next one is going to be the Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula. And this one is, it's matte, but it has a slight sheen to it. I don't think you can probably pick it up. Maybe. Probably not. So this one is gorgeous though. It's really hard to find Jane products. So if you can't locate them in Ulta anymore, I think you have to order them online. I'm not exactly sure. If you know where to find these, because I actually like Jane products. They used to be in Ulta. If they're at another location, just put it in the description box below, because I really do like this brand. But if you can't find this, this one definitely is easier to find, and it's just as good. And it's the Bronze Booster, and it's called Glowing Boost. And this one's light to medium. The next one is like kind of like my bronzing to warm up the skin, to make it look glowy, the whole 9, by Milani. And this one is actually in the color Glow. It's 4, but this one is so beautiful. Matter of fact, I just did a tutorial with this one, using this one, and it was like a drugstore bronze video. So I will also link that down below. And next is definitely going to be my blushes. I am a blush whore. I probably will never ever ever in my lifetime have enough blushes. I'm definitely gonna go in order of my favorites. So Milani Luminoso, everybody probably knows about this one, but if I can get this bitch open, that's what it looks like. It's so pretty. That's my all-time favorite right there. Drugstore. Then would actually be another Milani, of course, and it's in Awakening Rose. This one just came out probably about a couple of months ago or something. I have most of the collection of these rose ones. I am definitely a collector of them because they're so beautiful. So anytime any new ones come out, I just grab them because I'm a hoarder when it comes to blushes. But Wet n Wild also has these two blushes. Excuse the sticker, I don't know why they do that right in the front, but these two are, they're the Wet n Wild Fergie Collection Center Stage collection. And this one is Brush with Brilliance. These two are super pretty. Okay, I'm gonna have problems opening these. And they're super like powdery, but with a light hand, if you put this on, it looks so gorgeous. Like I'm gonna say about all of them because they are. And this is another nude kind of color. And I can kind of pack this one on. That's what I like about it. This one. And then my last three are by NYX. So this one is Rose Garden. This is like an old-time favorite for me. It's like this pinky color with kind of goldy iridescence in it. I think you can actually see the gold. So that's Rose Garden. It's like an oldie but goodie for me. The next one's gonna be Coral Dream. I really love this one with a bronzy look. This one's pretty matte. Yeah, this one's matte, and it's called Coral Dream. And then the last one is from their newer collection with this kind of packaging. And this one's kind of nude. Actually, it is nude. It's called Nude Tude. This one I like for just a normal everyday work look, but it's really pretty. It comes off gorgeous. Are you getting all this so far? I know it's a lot at once, but everything is going to be listed in the description box according to exactly how I present it. The next one's going to be, oh, I didn't even do my concealers. Instant Age Rewind. And this one is Fair Claire, obviously, because I need the lightest one. This is a really good concealer for drugstore. And the other one's going to be the NYX HD. And I have two of them because I like to lighten it up a little bit. And if you get this violet one, you can mix it in. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, Ness.
Hi, Mom.
I'm recording your drugstore tutorial right now. You want to say hi to everybody?
No.
Here you go.
Can you pause it for a second? I kind of need to talk to you.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I had to tend to my daughter, which I'm making this video for because she wanted to know what was the best products at the drugstore. So Nessa, this video is for you. I love you. So let's finish, or let's get back into it. So I was talking about the concealers, and the Instant Age Rewind is a really nice one because it has good coverage, but it blends out super nicely, and it doesn't dry out under your eyes. And these two are the NYX HD, and I use the purple color one to lighten it just in case I need it just a little bit lighter. So that this actually helps for any foundation or concealer that you need a little bit lighter. At least it works for me. So there's that. And to set underneath my eyes I use this e.l.f. high definition, it's like an HD under eye setting powder. This is probably, to me, better than most high ends. There's one I haven't tried though. It's the Laura Mercier under eye setting powder, but this is like $3 and that's like $50 or something like that. So anyways, we're doing drugstore, and this is the best thing to set your under eye concealer with. It brightens and it looks beautiful and it stays perfectly. And then the next thing I'm going to touch base on is, oh yeah, eyeshadow primer. So the two that I use, I have three, but this one actually is NYX Proof It, and it's actually considered a waterproof eyebrow primer, but I do use this for eyeshadow primer and it works perfectly fine. So the next one, actually my favorite, is the Milani. The Milani primer. This one works the best for the drugstore. But I also do use this kind of nude color Jordana 12-hour made to last pencil, and I rub it across and then I blend it in because it's almost like concealer for your eyes. It takes away all the bluish, purplish color, veins, everything. So this one's actually called Continuous Almond, and that's by Jordana, and that's what that looks like. And the next thing I would do to actually set that would be this Wet n Wild Cream Brulee, and it's number 251B, and it's in the Fergie collection, but it's a single, and it's kind of this like vanilla color, but I use that to set the actual eyes before I put any eyeshadow on. Another one that I might use if I want it to be lighter is this NYX color in Whipped Cream, but because I'm so light-skinned, because I'm so white, this actually works really good to really bring out a color on my eyes. So I might actually use this with the NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil, and I set the jumbo pencil with this white color, and I'll list that product down below as well. This works great as an inner corner highlight too if you're doing a matte look. And let's see, okay, so let's go for mascaras. Now these are all my top favorites. You guys might have different choices, but I'll start with Jordana's Best Lash Extreme. Now, let me reiterate, these are my favorite products. Let's say, for instance, all of my makeup got burned in the fire. God forbid. But let's just say that happened. And I had to start over. And I knew that I couldn't buy a mass amount, like I already have, of makeup, high-end, and everything else. I would go grab all of these products that I'm basically showcasing in this video. I'm not saying all at once. I might, who knows. I know that nobody would be surprised if I did, but I would go grab all these to kind of hold me over until I gather my collection again. So that's how passionate I am about these products at the drugstore, and how I feel about them. I've gotten so many products at the drugstore, and a lot of people in my circle and stuff have benefited from that, because I might try it once and it doesn't work well for me. So I have given huge bags of makeup away at different times to different people. Here you go. To add to your collection. But the 3 mascaras that I would pick is Jordana's Best Lash Extreme. I like this one because it's thickening, and I like the wand on it because it's pretty thin, but it also separates really well. The next one is a kind of a new favorite for me. I wasn't quite sure in the last video that I did, but this one's by Covergirl and it's called the Supersizer. And the reason why I like this one is because of the wand. I can do top and bottom lashes with this wand pretty flawlessly. And usually I'll have to use my MAC Giga Lash underneath any drugstore one. But I really like this one. It's really growing on me. And Nessa, thank you, because you were the one that made me choose this. But my all-time favorite from the drugstore is definitely the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I've been using this one for as long as I can remember. I'm pretty sure since it first came out. So this has to be my all-time favorite. Why? Because of the wand, of course. I like these skinny wands. As you can see, all 3 of them have these skinny wands. This one's just a little more separated. I don't know if you can really see. Maybe if I put this here. See if it focuses. Kinda. Yeah, there you go. So it really separates the lashes, but what I like most about this one is it doesn't burn my eyes. It doesn't transfer to my lower lash line like the matte Giga Black. Yes, like the MAC one. It doesn't transfer, and most mascaras transfer on my bottom lash line. This one does not transfer. It doesn't burn my eyes, and it's easy to take off. I like mascaras that are easy to take off, so there you have it. My favorite of the 3. And we're gonna move on to eyeliners, and I have one under the white. It's like liner for in the waterline, and it's by Jane Cosmetics. This one I use for white in the inner rim to kind of like brighten my eyes. If I do a smoky look and it's too dark, if I put this on the inner rim, it looks beautiful. I really because if you know when you do smoky eyes and stuff, it can kind of close down your eyes if you have beady eyes. So I really have to like open them up, and that works perfectly. But the 3 liners that I chose are, you guys are gonna know these 2 from my last video. So it's the Milani Supreme and the Rimmel Glam Eyes. Both of these I use all the time. So these 2 liners, this one for wing, this one for, I always do just the outer corner, and also the upper lash line. So there's those 2. And my favorite lately is this Nyx one. There's just something great about this actual applicator. Let me see. I got that all over me. It's like I don't know, it just has a good bend to it, and it dries matte black, and I really like that a lot. You don't have too many matte blacks out there on the market that are drugstore, so this one is pretty awesome. And you can get Nyx at Target now, so it's not hard to come by. What are we on? Eyeshadows now? Some of the drugstore eyeshadows that I like are the Infallible line. They look like this. They're like a little pot with a little thing in it. And they're just so beautiful and shiny. And I always use my fingers to apply this to the lid. It just works the best. My second would be the LA 1 and 2. These are probably pretty much the best bargain out there for picking up palettes. I want to say that I spent, it was like $15.99 each for these, but that's a pretty good deal for these, and they're pretty pigmented. You will have to work just a little bit harder. I'm recording.
In like 40 minutes.
Oh, okay, I'm almost done. I'm kicking ass. Anyways, so these, you will have to work just a little bit harder to blend these. They are obviously drugstore. They're not high end, but I would definitely pick these in a heartbeat if I didn't have my makeup. So I will go grab these ones immediately. My second favorite are the Wet n Wild ones, the Fergie line. These are pretty pigmented and they blend pretty well. And does it have the brush in here? No, of course it doesn't. The brush that actually comes with this is pretty awesome. Where is it? Maybe it's in here. Nope, that's my Anastasia one. Okay, anyways, these are pretty pigmented and also pretty shimmery, and they look great. They look great. They blend great. They're really nice. I like these ones. I don't too much like the quad ones that they have. The 6-pan or maybe it's the 8-pan. Those ones actually blend pretty good, but I'll pick these ones any day over those ones. So there's that. And my all-time favorite. Okay, there's a bug flying around. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to continue filming until I get that. I'll be right back. Don't know if I got it, but okay. So my all-time favorite shadows at the drugstore are these. They're not in this packaging. I actually depotted mine, but they do come. I actually rebought a black one. Do I have a black one in here? Nope. I guess I never did buy a black one. So I bought, they're all the Bella line, and I stocked up on them, and they look like this in the pan, and they have a pretty gold case, and I wanted to keep them like this until I saw a tutorial to depot. And so I went and I got a palette from Sephora, and look at these babies. I depotted them myself. They're super easy to depot, but these blend beautifully. Not only can you use them for eyeshadow, you can also use the lighter ones as highlights on your face. So they just are amazing. And I'll list all of this in the descriptions. The last thing that I have to get to is my lipsticks. So the 2 lip liners that I am head over heels with, and they actually look pretty much almost exactly the same. NYX Peekaboo Neutral, Jordana's Tawny. These are like forever in my bag. I just keep them in my bag. I always use them. I use them with any lip color, just to line my lips, because it's pretty much like almost my lip color. The next 2 favorites are in this Maybelline collection with these purple packaging, and the 2 that I have are, I don't know if that's gonna focus, Touch of Spice, and what's this one, Lust for Blush, and they look like this. This is Lust for Blush, and this is Touch of Spice. My two favorite from the drugstore. I do have one other favorite. Wait, is that right? Yeah. I have one other favorite that I like from the drugstore, and it's this odd color. It's Revlon Colorburst, and this color is, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. List it in the description box below, but that's what it looks like. I'm just gonna swatch this one for you. That's what the color looks like. It's super pretty. I have one last thing, and it's a setting spray for after you're done with your makeup, and it's gonna definitely go to Nyx, and it's matte finish. So there you have it. Those are all my favorites from the drugstore. I'll make sure I list everything down below, and if I can actually get prices for them, I'll also list that too. So hope you're having a great day, and I hope to be doing more of these soon. Thank you, and have a good one.